Hopefully that's worked.
Will we get everyone ready? On Lucas.
Come on. Don't let the
2F2
team down.
proud. Come on, mate. You can do it.
We're all rooting for you.
I'm on Wet Weather Merchant.
With a merchant.
He is. He's bloody quick in that.
I accidentally put my desktop on for like 2 seconds.
Nice.
Oh, wait, I can tab off as much as I want because I'm not the lobby host.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What a privilege. I can't do that with F3. Which is upsetting to say that, so I like tabbing off. Also, I can't do it with F1. 13 Mitch, 13 drivers because it's probably for their own benefit.
Health and safety.
Health and safety reasons. I'll drop a ping to all the YouTube viewers in a minute once we're loaded in, because I don't want to my game to disappear. Mitch, can you have redemption? Do we let Mitch join and have redemption?
He's asked very nicely.
He's actually like, yeah, you know what? Go on then, Mitch. Just.
And I like his profile picture on YouTube.
Join the lobby, lad. That's the wrong screen. All
The
my
restart
keyboards
merchant.
Restart merchant. Right, we'll cut to the action in a minute. It doesn't matter. It's just people leaving the pit lane right now, so like no one is really that interested. Let's be honest. My YouTube's gonna be loud. No, it's not. Let me get the link and do the boring stuff.
Already joined on my end.
F2 is now live at Monza.
Hey, cars coming out the old pit lane.
There we go.
It's
Annoy everyone who has the
first one
YouTube
out.
roll. Like I always do. I see be able to set my keybinds back up so you can just randomly look at my desktop whenever I swap. I'll make sure not to kill anyone for the sake of mankind. That would be ideal, Mitch. Although, depending if it was your fault can be determined by the stewards. Not me.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
I'm not a steward. I was a steward, but then I decided, why the hell do I want to steward people? Who's furthest around the lap?
We got, I think it's Anson. Yeah, Anson's the furthest.
Lovely.
Hugo behind.
I got bought with Anson then.
Hugo and
let's have a
pile
look
the
at the
pressure on.
championship standings actually. That's interesting. Alright, so Anson's coming now round Alberetta to start his lap, and he's going to activate the DRS about 100 metres after the lap starts. Then barreling down towards turn 1, let's see what speed he can hit. 3:48. He clocks in up there, down to first gear, maintain the curbs a bit. Maybe he's running 60 FPS and gets a bit of a wobble on traction. As now he heads round Curva Grande, aka Big Curve, and into the De La Rocha chicane, braking at about 100 metres and completely mounting the curb, so yeah, that's 60 FPS to just guarantee it. And into Lesmo 1, braking a little bit of a lift actually, about 40 metres, and then again about 40 metres braking, using all the runoff on the exit there just to be able to gain that extra bit of lap time by being able to carry a bit more speed. Then down into Ascari, brakes a bit late, doesn't cut as much of the inside as he could have, but overall a decent run. And it's only a banker, so it doesn't matter about going flat out immediately, although I'm sure there'll be someone who does and ends up in a barrier. As Nate Rained Alberetta to finish the lap, and it's going to be a 20.8. Very nice. Hugo's on a 20.0 though and completely toppled that. Very nice. What about Carl? Carl goes 21.0 by Lewis Pearson. That's a nice sight, seeing Hugo and Lewis as 1-2. Last season's championship contenders. Contending once again, I guess. Anyways, my phone is still not loading the standings. Epic Wi-Fi.
Still we go on a lap.
Oh, I say it's invalidated. There you go, there's the standings. Roger Wild leads at the moment with 80 points. Roger Wild is actually on a lap right now. 12 points ahead of Anson, who's second. And then Jacob Pavelski in third, who's 19 points behind. And well, with there being more points on offer because it's a sprint.
Yeah. P2, 20.4.
It's a nice time.
Oh, Mitch has died.
Rochebelle P2, 20.3. Oh yeah, Mitch has crash. Redemption.
No, to be fair, starting from the back of the grid has its benefits. Get really good POV for the inevitable turn 1 mess. Some ball with Lassie at the moment in the Ferrari, going through a Ascari. Hasn't really meant the curbs all that much. Let's see what he can do through Alboreto. He's got a car around us at Rudd. Might have had a moment. Didn't catch it, so he's safe. So Lassie can do it at the final corner, and his time's going to be...
He ran out of fuel.
Oh my word, 20.7. That's like right at the line as well.
Maybe he would have got P4. I don't know. Would have been close.
He may have lost a tenth, maybe. I'm not sure.
Within too much time. I don't think it was right at the line. Is
Got Belsky and Theo Smith are the only two people on the lap at the moment. Belsky coming through Alboreto now, taking a very wide line.
P4.
5 P4, not bad. I say not bad, pretty good. Theo's invalidated, probably just going to go into the pits.
Maybe he just wants to know what he would have got, 20.7.
Fair.
Would have put him P7. Everyone's separated by 1.1 seconds. Not as crazy as 17 separated by 8 tenths. Albeit. Although that was more of a curse than a blessing, as Anson has binned it.
Oh dear.
It's fine,
not
though.
Ideal.
He's got the car going again, at least.
I don't think lack of front wing really makes too much of a difference around here. He should be alright.
Yeah, if you just want to rejoin Mitch, that'd be ideal. Yeah. As Hugo said, his lap didn't feel tidy. Well, you're 2.5 tenths clear, mate, so it was clearly decent.
What you're saying, Hugo, is you're going to go half a second quicker, yeah?
He's going to set a 90... No, he's going to be in the 18s by the end of the session.
Not on world record pace, then.
Hugo secretly has the world record here. is what we don't know
Backs
coming
out.
into this.
Backs out of the Alboreto exit. No one can know. People on outlaps, who is our lead outlapper? I think it's Caleb White in the Alfa Romeo.
I can't join back, I need parental guidance. Can you not join off Hugo's profile, Mitch?
Parental guidance.
If you need parental guidance, maybe consult a family member.
The answer may in fact be in the question.
I can't exactly give you parental guidance. It says launch only on a full restart game. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why people were desync, because your game should broke in the first place.
Nice.
Just a normal Mitch thing, really. Anyways, Caleb's now on a second run, a 10th up in Sector 1 already. He's running 60 FPS because he's on a
Gravel.
console, but doesn't launch it over the curbs like others do. All I know is if I try launching it over the curbs, I'd be not rained anymore in the session.
I tried it
Anyways,
occasionally yesterday, and the results were mild. But I think if I was to launch it over the curb every single lap, I would be dead.
oh,
Without fail.
Jan's disconnected. Caleb's 2.5 tenths up. Mitch says he wants an invite. I can do an invite for you, mate. No, he's joined already.
Lovely stuff.
And lovely stuff from Caleb going to P4. Lucas Rudd follows not too far behind, up to 7th, yeah.
Put him on a lot of places actually. His midfield's very tight. Well, everyone other than Hugo is very tight. Don't isolate that clip.
Everyone other than Hugo should probably be in this year. I mean, Hugo was in F1, came down to F2 because he didn't play the game, and he started practicing again, and back to F1.
It was one race where I could just about keep pace with him in F2, and then I did another one and he just shot off away from me. I was like, I've been humbled.
He's already improving again.
My word.
Oh, Rogerwell. Hello.
Hello, Rogerwell.
A challenger approaches. That's nice to see. Meanwhile, Mercedes are deploying the spin strategy.
Fantastic.
Mainly Adam. Hugo's
Even
2 tenths up. Oh, he's got a Williams. Oh, and he's killed the Williams.
Word.
And they've both got a 5-place grid penalty.
I could kind of see that coming. I don't know why the Williams didn't just park it up on the left side of the final DRS straight there. He had a lot of space to do so. Or he could have just floored it through a scourie and then parked it up on either side in the other straight.
As Mitch has asked, what was Rudd doing? Your guess is as good as ours, Mitch. Anyways, Theo Smith has been quick this season. Probably could have won twice. Maybe today's his day.
Spa or something, right?
Yeah.
That's no win, yeah.
After he led most of the race, we had to have a late restart. He got a 3-second penalty on the restart. After not getting it in the hole. As it stands, you are last on the grid, Mitch.
Best place to be is basically pole
Rogerwell.
position.
That might be rear wing damage. A lot of people are crashing.
Yeah.
Oh my, Lassay's taken the adventurous route there, as Lewis has jumped to 5th.
Lovely stuff.
Lassay's also run out of fuel again on a lap. Hello, Ennis. You've already missed a murdering qualifying.
Oh yeah, you've already missed a murder.
Oh,
I couldn't
no,
wait.
never mind.
Ooh, Anson nearly loses the rear on an in-lap.
I'm watching Adam. He
I'm gonna also
decided
watch
to make
Adam.
the curb, went sideways. Oh, he's invalidated. The second he invalidated, I accidentally clicked away from it anyway. It's disgraceful, Adam. How dare you invalidate?
If he goes for another one, he will just be the only car going, so... No
Big
pressure!
Shocker. And they said Big Shocker murdering a GRS Monza race. Yeah, Hugos and Lucas both have 5-place grid penalties. As there was just a Williams
Definitely
parked
not
halfway
Hugo's
through Ascari.
So the Williams had just carried the same pace that they were going at throughout the whole of that second DRS straight and then just didn't move off the racing line.
Mitch, the only thing you've ever been the cause of... The only thing you've ever been the cause of was your off-roading adventures yesterday. Other than that, you've not done much in any race other than just chill and crash on your own accord.
Mugs everyone off the start. Random point in the race, I'm a head out.
Mitch is doing alright in F3. Clean driver against other. You are, Mitch? Talked about this yesterday, I think. This one, I can't remember. But a bad drive.
Are we coming out of
cut off!
Uh-oh.
There's 2. Start racking them up. Do you want to know what I forgot about my words of wisdom?
What?
I forgot a message about qualifying.
Yeah, I think these guys are exploiting it, to be honest.
They need to wind their neck-ins because Liam is going to just quali ban the whole grid at this rate. Lucas is going to have a quali ban for sure. Lasse's probably going to have a penalty point because you sort of just blocked the apex of turn 1.
Yeah. Should do a lucky dip for grid order if we get quali bans for everyone.
I wonder who will start on SIFs.
Mix the divisions.
Mitch, I don't think that's... Mitch, I don't think SIFT tyres are a choice. He corrected himself now, but... I'm going to call him that from now on. I don't know, but my best guess is in the sprint, you and Adam are going to start on softs. Or SIFs. Hugo is actually down on his sector 1 time, so he's having a stinker for his standards. It's hard to type. Why is it hard to... Oh, Hugo. Oh, nice 360.
Yeah, he's got time. Let these cars through. That's how you let cars through.
Lassie's on a lap after almost committing death towards Carl, and his 3 temps up.
Jan Maid has just managed to join back. They won't be able to get another lap in.
I really wish that Carl just employed the Hugo strategy and just drove into Lasse on the apex. That would have been great. Hugo B2, he's currently sitting P7 Ennis because he's got a 5-place grid penalty.
5-place penalty.
Lasse's still 3 temps.
Maid is gonna go.
And gets a beautiful Ascari. We should have live stewarded in quality. What is Sector 1, by the way? Why is, like, everyone there?
I mean...
Oh, Carl's jumped to P7. Lasse! Oh!
Oh, hello!
Oh, hello!
Pressure for Rochwell and Nilsson. Have they been mugged right at the end? Hugo with the worn tyres.
There's a tyre... Mitch's tyre's still there.
Lovely.
We've got a Mercedes getting out the way for Anson.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
My... I thought Anson was just going to drive into the back of the Merc. As that is a line through. Everyone's getting a Ascari right now.
Lovely stuff.
Got a Mercedes in a Ascari. Oh no.
Rockwell's the 10th up at the moment.
I think everyone's improving.
Yeah, I think so.
This could be close. So, first, Anson, can he take pole? He does. Caleb goes to the box. What about Hebelski? P5. Rogerwell to go even quicker. And he does. 19.7. Hugo's improving as well. The 5th place grid penalty is obviously going to affect him. To the line, P3
Ooh.
for Hugo. We've still got Paul who binned it. What about Lewis Pearce, actually? Coming out the final corner now, up to the line, P2 for Lewis.
Ooh.
Hello. That's a nice lap. And that's everyone.
IPV in this lobby would currently put me first, never mind.
Let you get your lame
No
chin
comment
in
about
F3.
PBs.
Yeah, by the way, Liam, you've already got, I don't know if you've been watching, but you've already got 2 incidents coming your way. Big man Liam, don't diss F3.
Big man.
Is it a re-lobby so I don't start at the back? Well, I'd like to see the incident again, but I know there was a Lucas Rudd, but I don't know if there was... Like, say if it was a glitch and it wasn't just a full-on ramming. Because people, we haven't had that before, Hugo. It's Rochewell's on pole. Very nice. Anyways, going down the grid, Rochewell on pole. Lewis Pearce back to the front row. That's very nice to see. As Lewis has had some bad luck this season, but it's nice to see him on the front row once again. Anson, well, it'll be Lasse on the second row. Then Hebelski and Nadler on the third. Hugo and Lapage on the fourth. People on the fifth.
Lucas is quite nobly owning up to the him and Hugo incident, saying he just didn't see Hugo coming.
Oh, Mitch is P13. Just realised that. 2 penalties given by the game during quali. Oh, hello!
Oh, please be raining.
But there's mediums in the Mercedes garage.
Yeah, that's optimal. What if it's like half a lap of rain?
Oh, or what if it's like only just started raining?
Oof.
Please be on dry tyres. Please.
It was a race that I had quite some time ago. I just started turning off assist, and it was like a wet, dry Brazil where it was slicks the whole race, but the track was really slippery.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is one of those occasions.
Awful conditions. Can't even use inters. It is strides.
Yes! I've just seen, no, I can see like hearts and stuff in the
Oh my.
I think it's the AlphaTauri garage. There's hard selected and stuff like that.
Who can you see the Alpha?
Jan.
Oh yeah, we're on dries. Here we go then.
Oh,
5 red lights. And we are away here in Monza. Rochewell's got a drive through for jumping the start from pole, and everyone's just crawling away. Oh, it's going to be free wide. Oh, they've all gone straight. They've all gone straight.
Virtually
Hugo's into P1. Hugo's P1. From P8 on the grid or 7, he's P1 already. He's up 3 places. Oh no, he did start 4th on the grid. Wait, what?
Wow.
The game like just removed his penalty or something. Mitch is 5th.
Realised that we wanted Liam to do all the hard work. Roger's disconnected, I think. Oh, and he's gone.
Oh, Rogerwell.
Left the planet.
I tell you what it is, the softs still have really good grip here. So everyone on the soft tyres is living.
And they'll keep temperatures better as well as Mitch's in the P4.
Yeah,
can
I
we
was
just
gonna
point
say,
out?
what is going on?
Race Start Merchant and the Wet Weather Merchant coming together on the soft tyres, which for once are the preferred tyre to
Mitch
start
is
on by the
catching
looks
as
of
well.
things.
He's
That's a
literally
warning, though.
launching it.
Mitch
Oh,
F2
this
now?
is amazing.
Mitch
Oh, Theo Smith's gone. And
Oh,
Adam's up to
not
P9
ideal.
after being, like, last.
He called the Mitch and Adam on
Oh,
softs.
Theo's gone. And that's
See
a
what happens to
VSC.
Theo.
Don't be upgraded, please. Do not. Dickhead! I shouldn't swear, but it makes it boring now, because people can swap strategies. I don't want people to swap strategies, because this is great.
At least been a VSC.
These are the best conditions I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, we had the wet dry race in Zandvoort last week, and I'm looking at the track at how it is now. I would be out here on Inters. But if I'd started on Inters, I'd be staying out. Apparently the dries are just quicker.
What have the gods done here? They've gone, you know what? F2's bad enough as it is. Let's just fully test their competence.
Everyone on the mediums are going to have a lot of fun keeping any sense of temperature in their tyres behind the safety car. That's going to be tasty.
Surely if you're on mediums, you pit for either softs or inters.
Yeah, I mean, everyone from low points playing positions downwards really haven't got an excuse.
If anything,
I understand if you're like P2, P3, you might want to just stay on the mediums, but
I'd potentially even box for fresh softs, honestly, because you got to think after 3 or 4 laps of the softs, they're then going to be awful.
Yeah.
Does Hugo pit? I'd assume not, but maybe. The answer is everyone, and everyone, and still everyone, other than Caleb White and Lewis Pierce has stayed out. Monza needs to be yeeted off every calendar. Agreed.
I think I'm one of the few people who just like really actually doesn't enjoy this track. I think a good half of it is just how the curbs have been in the last couple of games.
We'll put it
especially
off
this
for
one.
Imola. Get Imola back in. It's the better Italian track anyway.
Yep.
Oh, Caleb's gone inters. Hello.
Bold.
Will it pay off? I don't know.
This will actually be really interesting because they'll keep temperature better.
I feel bad.
That might just make up the pace gap. Yeah, me too. Oh, he's spotted.
Oh no. At least it's a safety car. I'm not sure what's into the pit lane.
I don't know if you see or not, because the car's ghosted and the throttle traces look human.
Monza is very RNG, but there's, from the driving perspective, there isn't much to the circuit. I like the track a lot, but league racing here is questionable. The weather here is questionable today. And yeah, league racing is questionable because, well, we even saw in real life when in quali there was that absolute farce of people constantly blocking each other, and then there was the whole end of the session thing where all of them wanted to be the last car to get the slipstream, and it's just, even in real life you have that sort of farce, and then give league racers a track like that, it's never going to end well.
The one benefit of league races is that they'll make dead tracks entertaining. Yeah. Because we're not the brightest bunch, but I don't know.
The racing isn't just murder, which was F2 Zandvoort and F2 Zandvoort and F2 every single race before Zandvoort other than China.
No idea what you mean. Absolutely no idea. Gap in my memory there, I don't know what you're on about.
No, never happened.
Nope. Not at all. What is a safety car line anyway?
What is the safety car line?
I clearly don't know.
Turn 1, 2, turn 3, 4, turn 5, 6, turn 7, 8, 9, turn 10, 5 complex corners and 4 stupidly long straights. And the corners that do exist, drivers can't drive. F2 Singapore was a good race. It was a good race until it wasn't. There was murder.
Oh yeah, I wonder why it was a good race.
Personally, I didn't really enjoy F2 Singapore because I don't know. I don't like commentating Singapore. That might have been the one where I just started singing to myself halfway through because of how many safety cars there was. Don't worry, you're not going to get any renditions of me trying to sing again, ever. For some reason, Roswell's been ghosted the whole time.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
That's not an AI driving.
No, his throttle traces are normal. He spun out at Alboreto, which isn't really an AI thing to do on an online lobby.
And you need to win F3 so you can pick Singapore again if you want it that much. And Monaco, you can go away. One day we'll do Monaco for the fun of it.
If we're ever doing a for fun of it Monaco, it's got to be 100%.
100% season finale, full wet at night. Sim damage, yeah.
No rules and flags.
No rules and flags.
Wall riding allowed.
But you've got sim damage.
Yeah, at your own peril. Someone would be stupid enough to try it.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd purposely get from wing damage and just keep going into the pits over and over. Just to stay at the way. Every lap of box.
Not a bad idea.
The only issue if it's full wet the whole time, I have to keep swapping between full wet sets. Or I could just go into softs at some point.
Mm.
Safety
look at
car
Caleb's
in this
tyre,
lap.
where tyre temps at the moment, his tyre temps are actually fine.
Maybe it's not raining on their screen.
Maybe. All 70 degrees. What about the mediums? They're cold. They are cold. They're also 70 degrees.
This really reminds me of a race at Brazil I commentated. Maybe that's the one you were on a bit that you drove in.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
No, it was, yeah. I was, that was the first race I went to manual gears and I DNF'd on lap 4 because I forgot to turn the battery on.
Here we go then. Hugo is sliding on the restart, but the medium runners are having it arguably worse.
Pavelski.
Oh,
could
hello.
Get the jump here.
Can he get down the inside of Paul? That Mitch has just lagged all the way back.
Oh no.
If Mitch was literally right on the back and then he's just dropped a second off. As what is happening in turn 1. What the heck?
Cold tyres.
Oh, Hugo's just spun out the way and Habelski. Mitch is second.
Let's go, Mitch.
Habelski's first. Mitch is second. Paul Knapp the first. Hugo's ended up 4th.
Mitch minus 1 second because of the lag.
He lost a second from lag and then's gone. I don't care. I'm still going to be second place. These are like Mitch's prime conditions. He loves a bit of wet driving.
Slide through the first Lesmo.
And he's got everything you could ever want as oi oi oi. And it's Caleb's just gone on the grass and gone, thank you.
Absolutely mugged everyone.
Roger Wells just ghosting through everyone. What is going
I don't really know what's going on in this race.
So Roger Wells just got permanent ghost mode. This is like Mario Kart. It's like a power up.
Managing to get away from Mitch.
He's picked up an iron box in the pit lane.
I have to say, the tyres seem
a bit more balanced.
A little bit. Just about in the temperature window for the mediums.
Those inters are looking good on Caleb's car.
That's what I was saying. The tyre temps in Habelski's car, they're dipping below 70 degrees now.
Oh,
This
Mitch
is
has
at
been
full
taken
speed.
out by
No!
Nadler. Nadler's just straight lined him and got a 5-second penalty.
Teammate drama.
Oh, here we go. Caleb's now on the back of this and he's just flooring his way through.
Mugging everyone. Caleb with the master plan.
Hugo's back into second. Oh, why Caleb can break so much. Oh, someone's gone straight on. That's Carl.
I can't see a like. I think the track's getting wetter.
Here comes Caleb. P4 now.
Mugging everyone. It's like the wet to intermediate switch at Monaco this last year.
Liam's celebrating. I'm never going to think about racing in F2. Yeah, don't. Ennis. Potentially for your own safety. Yeah, Caleb's just going to clean
Yeah,
this.
the track has got very wet in the last lap.
Yeah,
People are going to start
cleaning.
boxing.
He's going for it, I think. Well, it's lap 7 out of 9, so no one will box.
Oh, I forgot it was a sprint. Because people pitted under the safety car, okay.
Here comes Caleb, and that's an AP3.
Depending how wet the track gets, Caleb could be on for a sprint win. Definitely a P2.
Mitch is also going for a move on Carl for P6. Mitch is really like... he's fired up in these conditions.
Give him a bit of space. Just about enough room for Carl.
Yeah, Mitch is on a mission there.
Carl has a horrible exit on those mediums. Yeah, you can just tell who's on the mediums at this point.
Yeah. Here comes Lasse though, on Carl as well. As he has to go that wide just because he can't turn through the corner without spinning.
Tyres are 67 degrees.
Oh my, Adam's now having a look and Carl's being swallowed alive.
My.
Realistically, this is going to happen to whoever was at the back of that train. And
Adam's got a 10-degree tyre advantage on the medium runners.
Oh my. Who's got the highest temps? Hugo's got 90-degree rears.
Adam's got 91-degree rear left on his softs.
Hugo's also catching Habelski at a quick rate. As Carl
Caleb's
and Lewis
losing
are
and Hugo at the same
here.
time.
And the ghost of Jan is looking for... The ghost of Jan is haunting the track.
Fastest laps coming in.
Oh,
now
it's
Caleb's
dry now, it's
25
dry.
rating. Wow, it's just switched back.
Now Caleb's going to be the one, like, struggling. Hugo's got deep turn 1 and Caleb's going to try.
You'll switcheroo. Just not got the grip this time. It might just be the traction control hindering his exit a bit.
Here comes Lasse on Adam and the softs are now rubbish.
Caleb going to send it on the inside of Hugo here. Nope, thinks better of it.
Oh, Hugo! Oh, he's collected him! Oh, just a gentle tap round the correct way. DRS enabled right now.
That's Caleb, front wing damage. Oh my word, they're going to get it here, aren't they?
I think so. Hold up, telemetry. Yep, DRS. So Hugo's now got DRS for this.
Hugo did let Caleb through after the half spin that he had. Would have been a full spin if there wasn't an Alfa Romeo there.
Oh, where's he going now?
It's an interesting line. Pulling the tyres off.
And he's going to drop positions from that. And Caleb on Inters is up to second. I think the Inters were
still
going to
get third because of the 5-second penalty. They really were. So he was in the middle of nowhere in the field. He definitely gapped people because of this. Good fool.
Sabelski wins the race with the fastest lap. Of course, you don't get a point for the fastest lap, as Lockig's going to drop all the way down to 7.
It's slick to mediates, inters, and then dry in a 9-lap sprint.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So, Habelski wins, taking 8 points.
Rupp get the fastest lap. It doesn't matter, it's just nice to know.
My own teammate takes me out Hafer. Don't worry, Mitch, we've got a nice view on the stream if you need that one. We've got a very nice view of it. Well,
that was a sprint.
what lovely weather conditions.
Yeah, that safety car made turn one a lot of fun to watch. I mean, if it's a dry race...
Liam's now massively concerned ahead of the race.
Liam is retiring.
Liam's going to not be a steward anymore after this race. Out of all it, we've got an all-Danish sick throw.
Aww.
Very nice.
That's sweet.
I don't know why that's the first thing I noticed. Come on, let's get going. Oh, results. Crap. I've accidentally loaded up my license.
Oh, that's good.
It didn't let me look at the results anyway. What?
What's happening?
Are you on the results screen?
No, I'm waiting for plays.
I'm on the results screen.
Right. I haven't really got much to suggest for this one, I'm afraid.
Are you in the race?
I'm in, yeah, I'm in.
Or F4 the game? Task manager's coming out, lads. We're going to miss the start of the race.
Yeah, I vote F4.
Oh, is it broke for you as well?
A little bit. The timer froze for me. Interesting, interesting. People are going to think there's a red flag. Oh boy. So anyway, it's probably lights out and away we go, and everyone probably got through turn one absolutely fine.
I'm reloading the game.
Yeah, same. Join on Hugo. Hope shouldn't give me a car at this point.
Woo! No, we're not restarting, Mitch.
Chat's not popping off, which is good. My
Hugo's
ADHD
in the
brain
main
just
menu.
made me... okay, chat's popping off. Chat's popping off.
Mitch was first after turn one. Hugo took everyone out. Hugo.
And we missed it.
Hugo. Why have you done that for? Crossplay. Mitch, just do it again, mate. Like, just be first after turn one. It's not. I don't know if it's difficult. Welcome to the podcast. where there's your grid order. Very nice.
Lovely jubbly.
My favourite comment is oh, why can't people follow a process? Don't drive into people. Is that too difficult?
Yes.
Who's messaging me? Who sent me a message with her? Result. Rip. I didn't respond in time. Whoops. Yeah, that's the thing. I just have like I just block messages from people because people used to just message me being annoying, and then I miss out on actually somewhat important questions. Maybe I'd recommend putting a ticket in the server. I guess I don't know. One day we'll get a race without death and existentialism. Do you need an invite?
You know what? No.
Alright.
I'm joining off a few go.
Brilliant.
There we go. Beautiful.
Makes my life easier. Makes everyone's life easier.
Right. Settings. Let's see, everything's all good.
I know I've still got a sprint.
Do you know what the weather was for the race?
Did we have sun? Did we have snow? Did we have rain? Did we have anything?
Everything was on fire. That can be the track conditions. Oh, what? Again, like the F1 life drivers behind, and everyone's little characters are with each other, and my guy's just in a room on his own.
Alright, apparently we're going to have snow for the race.
Perfect. Hard tyres, I think, would do best. Which is saying he's 100% making sure he puts a bet set up on bet. What's the odds he forgets?
Mitch will forget.
Elski in the Discord went to the toilet, 0.5 kilogram loss, now I could race.
The essential
Unbelievable.
for winning.
Oh, definitely. It's like when I'd always whinge about just Jensen Button's beard, because he used to have a beard. Like, oh, it's going to slow you down. Proceeds to win a championship.
I tell you how to outsmart this
Elaborates.
game. What you do is you set the weather, then put it on approximate.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do then? Make it up as it goes.
That'd be good. Basically did that in the sprint.
If you like red flags, then you're strange. You guys asking me if he needs to start 8th on the grid for being blocked?
Are we doing the sprint again, or?
No. It's because the penalties actually apply to the main race.
Oh.
And Hugo's trying to ask if his penalty can be removed so he can start where he finished in the sprint. While we're at a red flag.
Ooh.
What does the rule book say? I don't have what I want. Restarts and cancellations. Incorrect lobby settings due to large game glitches. Yep.
Nice.
It mentions nothing about, mate, your grid position's gonna be reset like. That ain't something that's written down. What about in qualifying area of the rulebook?
From the footage I've got, it was literally like the Williams was just parked on the second apex of the Scoury. The only thing that Hugo did was just kind of like drive into the back of him, but you kind of expect cars to get out of the way in quali when you want to push.
Mitch said no, so is that a good enough answer?
God has spoken. I just realised that Rogerwell didn't do the first 2 races and he's leading the championship. It's pretty impressive. Have you got Hugo's
I'm getting a
chat?
VAR review from Liam Cross.
Lovely, lovely.
Because personally, I'm actually kind of stumped on this one.
I mean, how I've seen it placed before in other leagues is the offending driver who doesn't move out of the way would get a penalty point or whatever and a grid drop.
Yeah.
Issued by the stewards unless the game does it for you.
Yeah, but at this point, the game's given...
The problem is the game's given both the drivers a grid drop. And it's the footage. And all it shows is, yeah, okay, Hugo drove into the back of them.
Yeah.
But obviously, when you're doing a push lap, you're only responsible for your own car. And everyone else should be responsible for theirs.
We've got live stewarding going on.
Some Hugo footage here, actually.
Ah, brilliant.
I love Hugo's so funny when he gets angry.
I'm watching the PO. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, okay. Hugo didn't actually have that much time to react. Personally, I think it would be unfair to pin that on Hugo at all, but I'm not a steward.
Or we can just go for the Giga Brain strat of just disregarding all penalties.
We could disregard both and then let stewarding post-race do it. I think it's a fair way to do it.
Yeah.
Clearing both rather than one or the other, and then letting it get applied post-race. Might be the best way to do it. For entertainment purposes, you want an F3 driver to fight for a win. Should we tell the whole grid to wait 30 seconds? Let Mitch drive off so we can have the win. Uncontested. Mitch, it wasn't a pace dig, it was so you could have an uncontested win. I saw how quick you were. Mitch, you better be first by turn 1. Them be fighting words, mate.
I'm racing like a new man. Ah, God. There's a reason I don't do stewarding right, and it's this. Stresses me out. If Hugo just hadn't straight lined someone, we'd be gone. We'd be halfway through the race by now.
We feel bad for the other drivers having to wait.
Yeah,
But
sorry
I
to
think they
everyone
would,
waiting.
if it was them who
They'd
were
understand what's
being
going on.
contended a 5-place grid drop for something that wasn't really their fault. Although we have been given the ready up, so I guess everything is good to go with the placements. I'm assuming it's just no penalties from qualifying.
Oh crap, I was tabbed off.
Desktop.
I'm fine. We're chilling. We are big chilling. We're not bing chilling, we're big chilling. Let's have a look. What have we got? We got dry conditions, we got softs in Adam's garage. We've got whatever on earth is going on. You'll probably be near the front after turn one regardless, like the sprint. What tyres is everyone going to start on?
Mitch on softs. Adam on
softs.
softs. That's probably it.
If there was like hyper softs, Mitch would be on them.
Hugo might start on the softs. I think Hugo knows about the soft medium strategy you can put on.
Alright, here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are away here, and Lasse's completely jumped the start there. And
Ideal.
well, he's P4, but he's going to have to serve a penalty as Caleb White leads into turn 1 from Habelski. Oh my god, Anson's launched it. Don't die. Don't die.
It's clean.
No one's dead.
They've done it.
They've done it. Oh my. It's happened. Oh my, look at the tyres. You got Cole, Lasse and Hugo. Mitch is on mediums.
Okay.
Oh, Anson.
Oh, someone's gone straight across. That's definitely a corner cutting warning. I'm surprised that
They've listened to my words of wisdom. Back out of moves and just, you know, take safe routes to not die.
Definitely. Lassie's managed to get back past Mitch into P4 again.
Oh,
there's a gap. It's about a second gap onto Rochewell behind on the hard tyres. Actually here and not posted this time. Hugo's making a move around the outside. Rochewell's just sliding behind. Sensible driver doesn't really want to lose any total race time as Jan Nader has left the session and having connection issues all day, unfortunately. Mitch is eyeing up the back left side of this Ferrari. I don't think I'd pull it on the inside if I was Mitch, because Lasse may just want to service drive-through now.
Yep.
And he is so. Smart thing to do. We've seen drivers.
Got 5 seconds for speeding.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we've seen drivers get disqualified because they didn't serve the penalty quick enough. You don't want to do it. You don't want to leave it and then there'd be a safety car.
Oh, that's a big send from Adam.
Did it work?
Oh,
maybe.
he's in a Mercedes sandwich there with Theo Smith. Hello.
Adam playing the ultimate team game. It's definitely what he wanted to do.
Rochewell and Lucas run up 6. That is a lot of movement as Caleb White's lost the lead to Habelski.
Hugo's right in the back of Mitch here.
There is some aggressive Alfa Romeos charging after this Alpine.
Oh, Mitch has gone a bit wobbly off of the second.
Lewis Pierce has gone.
Safety car.
BSC.
Virtual.
It's going to be upgraded.
See if it gets upgraded. Tends to be.
It's going to be.
The car is in the middle of the track. How is that not a full safety car?
Come on, where's the upgrade?
Unbelievable.
No, we don't get an upgrade. We normally do.
Unbelievable. Who's going to get a drive-through for speed? We've
Hugo,
had so many drive-throughs at Monza.
Oh, here you go, mate. You normally get one.
after what I saw around me yesterday with 3 drive-throughs. Just out of the 4 cars you can see when you're racing.
Carl's in.
Lassie definitely served the drive-through at the right time.
Yeah.
Shame this isn't a full safety car. It would have been an absolute dream situation for him.
Wonder how this is gonna completely change the course of this race then.
We've got 25 laps.
I think Cole's just going for the Hail Mary, go to the end on hards.
The next safety car of the VSC will end in about, well, a little moment. Alpine's accelerating now, so this must be it.
Will anyone get caught out? Oh no, he's braking.
Belsky's had to slam the brakes.
And he's going again
now.
With the other Lesmo.
Still playing the Delta though.
Oh, and they're going. Oh, this is an interesting restart.
Caleb had the GRS open.
And he's got it open again. And he's going to go for the move. And he's got it.
The mugging.
Everyone's now all bunched up. We've got a train of pretty much everyone. Belsky's trying to get that move back. Anson's got the straight line speed here though. They're going to be 3 wide. No, they're not. Anson backs out. Listening to my words of wisdom.
I don't know how Belsky managed to pinch
Hugo on the outside. Hello.
Hello. Opportunistic move.
And he's got
a bit of an overspeed to the cars ahead as well. Belsky.
Anson's got the slipstream here.
Is Belsky running wing? Seems like his car's ever so slightly slower in the straight line. That's a curb.
This is interesting there.
It's 4 all within a second. From first to 4th. Everyone behind is just as close.
First to 6th is almost just 1 second. It's very close.
Mitch backing up what he said. He's got pace.
Oh, Anson's gone straight over.
My. Hugo got a bit slippery behind as well. That's going to open the gap a bit here.
On Mitch. I think he caused a bit of a chain reaction there.
Must have done. Mitch onto the gravel slightly. Rodwell's going to be eyeing him up here.
Oh, he's gone a bit sideways on the exit
of
the corner as well. Here we go.
A couple of times he's got that wrong, but Mitch is going to deploy the battery and Roswell's just going to sit. He doesn't want to lose time over this. He's happy to sit and DRS rather than fight and lose it. Theo's got the first track limit warning penalty off the game.
This is still a train for the whole top 10 as there's a move for Belsky on Caleb White.
It's brave to send out the side of Alboreto.
Hugo's looking for a move as well on Hansen. As these two are still side by side in front, but it could be 4 wide. Oh. No, it's gonna be 4 wide. Oh, and there goes Hugo. Oh, it was just gonna happen. It was gonna happen. Let's be honest.
Hugo sat there for like 2 seconds. That's where the anger was.
Oh,
missing
Lucas,
a front wing end
go for a
plate
move on Rochewell. And that's my words of wisdom thrown out the window. There's no point racing that hard on lap 4 of the race. Why are you going 4 wide? You've gone as many cars wide as there is laps in the race completed.
I'm looking forward to lap 13. Any track wide enough to fit 13 cars side by side, you need like a 28 metre wide track surface for
Lucas is up to P3.
Lovely stuff.
You know, F3, 3rd and 4th. Mitch is... Ugh. He's not enjoyed that run through the Scari.
We tell that F3 have had a bollocking about driving standards because the F3 drivers we have very much
not going 4 wide.
And you know what? They've netted positions out of it as well. Rochelle makes a lovely move on Mitch.
Theo Smith's in the slipstream here as well. Are we going to have a 3 wide moment on this lap to follow up with the 4 wide, or are they going to... Well, they got to witness it firsthand.
Mitch loves a good side-by-side. As Rochwell's half alongside, Mitch pitches him quite nicely and allows space on the outside. A little bit of wheel banging. That was all pretty nicely conducted by Mitch in the Haas. But still side-by-side here. You know Mitch will not back out of the side-by-side. Rochwell backs out instead.
Yeah, he's got the position.
There's a big old train behind Mitch, actually. Don't
Here
send
comes
it up here,
Roger inside the
Rodgewell.
Lismo.
Mitch just giving him the courtesy, but I think he could have just taken a racing line there.
But Mitch knows that if he did take the racing line, there'd more than likely be a collision. Mitch is
yeah, I mean, I trust Roger. I trust Rodgewell with my life on this game. I've had some very good side-by-side racing with him, but
Mitch
obviously, if you don't know who you're racing against and you're assuming it's the common stereotype, I don't blame you for giving him the space.
We've now got this occurring behind me. Got a lovely helicopter cam. The two Mercedes swapping positions. And Tabelski back on the train there. As the Alfa Romeos, instead of making it a Ferrari 1-2 for the Tifosi, they've got a Ferrari engine 1-2 as Lassie has binned it.
Insert unaliving Mitch and his family quote. Adam choosing not to send it. Not really. He commits to the inside line though. Probably didn't want to disturb anyone behind him.
Mitch just broke late into the space on the outside just to keep ahead. Then
fair enough.
Blocked him into the corner. Just place his car perfectly as
he'll continue getting the DRS benefit from Rochwell ahead if he can just keep the driving smooth, as Adam has got a pretty good run on Mitch's, and he makes a small mistake in the second chicane, gets a move done. Bish bash bosh.
Hebelski looking for a move on Mitch as well. Hebelski trying to recover as quick as possible. And he's got that move done. And now he's got to close back into DRS.
Hang on a minute. Mitch is missing an end plate.
Oh, he is, yeah. Maybe that explains why he's been going off at Ascari every line.
You've been missing that the whole time?
I don't know.
He's dropped pace within the last lap and a half.
Where's he lost that?
He must have tapped someone. I mean, if he pulls into the pits this lap, all we need to know is that he got it this lap. He's carrying on.
I mean, he couldn't exactly pull into the pits.
I got the Hassers mixed up.
As Adam's now gone. Thank you for P4.
Adam has got pace around this track.
Oh, and that Roger, I am so happy for you that Adam has lagged out of the way last second.
Oh, yeah, he got a slapper on it right as I was complimenting his pace. Bit of wheel banging between him and Rochwell. Doesn't even bounce on that first apex. 30 FPS and 300 ping.
30 FPS and 300 ping. He could probably go flat out at turn 1 and not get a penalty for it.
I had to drive so slowly across turn 1 to the point where I thought I may as well try and steer to avoid the foam barriers, just so I know I'm killing time to not get a penalty. So I saw everyone get penalties on the first run yesterday. I was like, I'm not taking chances.
I still don't understand why people went 4 wide. Like,
I mean,
I know Hugo and was it Anson who was behind as well? I know they had overspeed.
Whoa, Adam! Oh. Nice 360.
And he's still going to be on this train as Mitch has come into the pit lane.
It must have been within the last couple of laps that Mitch got the front wing damage. I mean, he was only half a second off his PB lap. Pre-pit lane. Adam should be able to quite nicely slot into the back of the train here. Tyres shouldn't be particularly cooked. His rear left's on 99 degrees actually, so I think he's doing the medium soft strategy where he's jacked the tyre pressures up because the temps are right on the fringe limit.
Oh, this is interesting. Hebelski's cut that to just get out of the way of Roger well. Alright, so yellow flags. Adams
that is
last
say.
It's both of them. 2 of them are gone.
Is he going to do a Vettel? Not quite.
He has got 2 Alfa Romeos bearing down on him though.
Yeah. This is it's not ideal for Lassie. He needs to hit ahead of these guys.
Has gotten past into Ascari.
He has. All the fighting that these guys have done, they've lost.
Oh,
8.5 seconds to the front. It's just cooked tyres at this point.
Let's have a look at the temps. What are they looking like? 104. Yeah, that's not ideal.
suboptimal. You may as well pit now, seeing as you're a lap down already, and just farm fastest lap at the end.
Fair play to Lucas, you know, he's not dropping too much from the front too. He wasn't in
That was
DRS
not
in the
bad
first
at all.
place. Here comes Rogerwell, trying to take the position back. And... no. Not this time. Ooh, Theo Smith gets out of shape though.
I kind of slammed Lucas a little bit for the time for the qualifying incident, but considering he's only at 3.8 seconds off of Anson in the lead, who's P2 in the standings, he's doing a pretty good job keeping himself where he is. Still gaining time on the cars behind, because they're all fighting as well, so Lucas might net himself a pretty safe podium.
Big result for Alfa Romeo this is.
Lassie is DNF'd in the pits actually, so we're down to 12 runners.
Why is F3 way harder than F2? I'd argue F2's harder because you have to rely on the fact that someone's not going to try and make it 4 wide with you and then you die. F2's like a roulette wheel. Although F3 at Monza was also like a roulette wheel, as that is Theo Smith off-roading. And that's going to drop him there.
Everyone's spread out. More or less.
Is that someone going in? Habelski's in.
Habelski is in. This is an early move from the mediums, and this is damage. I very much doubt it. Probably just wants to aim some clear air behind this Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Do a bit of an undercut on the hards.
I wonder how Hugo's been doing in clean air. Hopefully he hasn't.
It's tricky because he had a wing change and a dodgy inlet because he had damage, so he's still going to have clear air. He's just, I guess he hopes people fight pretty hard ahead of him, but all the people that would come out around where he is, they're all spread out now.
I'd love to watch that 4 wide pack just to see who really was. I want to know who actually made it 4 wide, because one of the cars behind pulled ahead first. I want to say it was Hugo.
I think Hugo and Habelski were the late joiners, weren't they?
I thought it was
those two made. Oh, it might have been.
Habelski, I know, was side by side with Caleb, I think, and then Anson went in, I thought, then Hugo made it 4 wide.
Habelski backed out to make it 3 wide, then got the braking a bit. Or something, I don't know. I have to rewatch it.
Flying Hugo. Pretty sure.
Not ideal.
Yeah, definitely.
Shame Hugo got damage from it. He's just missing 30 seconds of his race time now.
He's 5.5 behind Habelski. So, I don't know.
Not a horrible comeback. He's definitely made time in clear air.
He'll be ahead of the 2 Mercedes when they pit.
Oh yeah, definitely. The only problem is when Adam comes into the pits, I'd imagine around lap 18, he is going to be a rocket ship. Because he's going to softs. It'll be interesting to see if anyone else is doing this this strategy.
I think it all depends if the front 3 pit.
I don't think Anson or Caleb are, because their tyre temperatures are realistic.
Frosty.
Lucas
has got 97 and 94 on the rear, and 91 and 92 on the front, so maybe.
Potentially. We'll have to wait and see. I think anyone who will be pitting under hards will do so in the next 3 or 4 laps from now. Depending how long you want to extend the mediums. One of the Alfa Romeos in, the Sanson from the lead. Going on to hard tyres.
Lucas and Caleb stay out. Here comes Paul Mantler, looking for a move on Rochewell.
It is for Anson.
There you go. That's a move, although Rochewell has launched it back in. And he's kept himself alongside, and he might keep the position here, you know.
Rochewell getting a better traction despite being on the curb. However, Paul is going to have a lot more battery and should just blast past Rochewell now that he's below 10%. Hugo fastest lap 22.3.
He's taken 1.3 out of Habelski.
Huh.
Hugo's got some pace. he's channeling the anger. So we got a nice bit of a battle here between the hard runners.
They're still at the top, so in a pretty decent position for their strategy. We'll have the option to go mediums or softs, but I think mediums are probably the better choice.
Does anyone want to go in? This lap? Yeah, Caleb's looking. Yeah, Caleb's going in.
Yeah, I think they're coordinating the strategies.
No, Lucas
might
go softs. I think
Lucas takes the lead. Let's go. What's Mitch doing? 25 seconds off of Hugo, to be fair. He's dumping the battery.
So,
I'll be going for fastest lap here, actually. Using absolutely all of it.
all I'm saying is, imagine if this was a full grid and that 4 wide would have probably been 6 wide.
I'd have loved it.
I think it might have been a bit more than 6 wide actually, I don't know. Do you reckon if we tried our best we could get 20 wide theoretically?
No. No, I don't. I don't know. I think if we were to do it in France, on the back straight, we could get 20 wide.
We just have to forget the chicane, take the
Yeah. Someone's taking a polystyrene board with them.
A few people are. Anyways, is Lucas in? No, yeah, he's committed for the soft tyres now. I'm interested to see who's gonna strike first out of these two. As Adam, yeah, he's committed to the softs. Theo is in. What tyres?
You say he's switching up the strategy. It's never a bad idea to do it. Let's be going hard. So. Just deciding now is time to get off the medium tyres. So this will put him out around where Mitch is. If not slightly behind.
That's interesting. Mitch is coming now.
This will be close. I think Theo might just get it. But he's going to have tyre warm-up to deal with, so Mitch will definitely just be on the back of him after the chicane. Oh.
Well, Roger One and Paul are still going at it with their lack of resources. Roger One to the inside, backs out. Thank you. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying thank you. Liam should be the one thanking you. Apart from the 4 wide, has anything actually happened this race? What an exit that is for Roger.
Not a lot.
Oh wait, he's forced him into the pit lane. He's forced him in. Paul was committed to coming in, and Roger was just on that line, so he didn't have a choice. That's brilliant. I decide when you pit.
Who's got the better pit crew?
Oh.
Oh.
They're inside each other still, but I think it's Haas.
Just about.
Oh, they're racing! Roger has got the line!
Hello!
Oh,
he's actually got him on the pit exit.
He's actually got him on the exit of the pit lane.
That is amazing.
And Hugo's come out right in this. Oh, Hebelski!
Hebelski? Alright, it was like a recovery vehicle or something. It's just such a weird part of the F1 car to see. Such a weird part of the car to see. It was like rear wing, big wheel, and just a bit of a car.
We're not in Suzuka.
Oh no.
Although there was an AlphaTauri coming at pace right in that corner. But it wasn't Pierre Gasly, it was just Rochewell.
Oh, it was Rochewell.
Here comes Hugo.
Got Pierre up in a cupboard.
Oh, Rochewell's just lagged into Hugo.
My word. Oh, there's minor contact between Nadler and Roswell.
This is
Hugo's
going to
right
be
in the
free
back
wide.
of this.
This is going to be free wide. Hugo, don't do it. Hugo's just getting live PTSD. Hebelski's not too far off here. It could be 4 wide soon. As here comes Hugo. There's one. Here's number 2. Roswell's lurking. Hugo to the inside. And he's hit Paul. Oh, and Paul stuck Roswell off the track, and Hebelski's here now. Great job, lads.
My word, what is happening? Meanwhile, Lucas out front is just thinking, huh, this is neat. See, Alfa Romeo's an idiot on the back of Adam. But Adam should be in the pits within the next couple of laps. He's dumped all of his batteries, so they come in now.
So much on Caleb. Caleb have damage. I don't know.
Might just be Anson
In clean air.
having the better relationship with the hard tyres. I don't know, really.
Mega pace from Anson.
He is very quick.
I assume Lucas will be in either this lap or next.
Adam's in. Lucas, I think, is extending to lap 18, so he'll get very nice soft tyres, but I can't imagine his mediums will be thanking him too much this lap.
Yeah. He might as well, he's got the gap. Like, look at the gap he's going to come into. And where's Adam going to come out? Oh, he's not going to come out on top of all of this, luckily.
No, right around Mitch, I think. Just like Theo.
Mitch is cruising.
He's some good old time. He's recharged his battery nicely. He dumped it all to get a PB lap time. I think Adam will stay ahead of Mitch, so the soft tyre warm-up really isn't that bad.
Oh, hello. Roger was lost in position.
Unfortunate.
At least there was no driving into people this time round.
I'm not really bothered about who wins the race, to be honest. So it'll either be Anson or Lucas.
Yep.
Anson lifting and coasting, oddly, into a scale.
Lucas has got his fuel light on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anson doesn't.
And
Lucas is going for another lap.
And Adam as well. There's a lot of people with
It hasn't been a full call safety car. Adam tends to go about a lap and a half down on fuel, but then saves about half a lap throughout the race.
I mean, I wouldn't write off a safety car, is all I'm saying.
No, neither would I. Lucas might be saying out thinking there might be a safety car. Look at the bubble of cars going around Alboreto.
Yep. Hebelski's got the launch of a lifetime off of that.
What do you reckon?
He's now to the outside.
Hebelski Nadler incident, turn 1 for safety car? No. Seeing if my crystal ball was working.
Down as many sins. Oh, that was close. It was close, it was close.
Missed an upshift there. He was trying to floor it in third. I don't think he realised what gear he was in. This 3-car train. Oof.
I almost don't want to say anything, which is quite bad because I'm meant to be commentating. But I don't want to say anything because I feel like I'm going to curse this race into about 7 people in the wall, as Lucas has picked.
I've been actively trying to curse this race for about 12 laps.
Do you want me to join in?
It gives me a lot of pleasure.
Because normally I'm quite good at it.
Same. Alright, Lucas is in the pits.
So this is going to be a great clean battle to the end there, you know. Hebelski reeling onto the back of Paul Nadler. Hugo's left on 13 lap old hards. He's gone. Forget you guys. I'm doing my own race. As Hebelski going for the move now. No one's close enough to make it 12 wide, so it's boring.
I don't think Lucas is going to get Anson. He might get Caleb. He's got a full battery to do.
Adam's gone for the big dive.
As much as he can with it.
And he's got the move.
Lovely. just within 1 second of everyone else as well. So, I mean, fresh softs versus fresh mediums isn't really going to be that much of a delta.
We should give each F2 driver 2 stars and a wish for their performances. Like for Lucas, I gave him a star for strategy and good driving in the race, and my wish is don't park it through a Scary, mate.
Yeah. And we've seen a couple of times in F3 Lucas unfortunately choking a bit when he's in an elevated position, but if you can just keep it nice and clean. It's a nice P3 or P2. And Caleb is closing in on Anson, actually.
That was 4.5, I think, and it's now 2 seconds.
And Caleb is seeing a hard-charging Williams behind him on soft tyres and thinking, Anson, can you DRS? Please. Anson's probably like, well, if you can catch up to me, I've got 70% battery, mate. Give it your worst.
We've now got a bunch of cars charging into turn 1.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
None of them are dead. That gap at the front continues.
Adam's going for a move on Roswell's. Roswell is, I thought it was going to push Adam all the way along through Curva Grande, but he doesn't want to push the Mercedes driver off. So Roswell's gone for a bit. He
has pushed the Mercedes driver off.
Oh, there we go.
There's the curse. He doesn't want to push him off. Yes, he does.
My job here is done. Fantastic.
Is that the one curse you wanted?
Oh, there's more.
Well.
Everyone driving in this race really doesn't want to be the one to cause a safety car by binning it anywhere. Try to be as broad as possible.
An interesting line for Ascari. It's right there. That's what happens when you got the 60 FPS PlayStation over a curbs. Unless he's running the PS5.
Maybe.
In which case...
Adam's going to have to dive his teammate again.
He has a few more FPS.
Less battery to do it with this time though.
We know what happened the last time these two were near each other.
Maybe he's trying to get away from Roswell so it doesn't happen.
He's running away.
I don't think his teammate will fight that one that much with the penalty. Only driver still to get a 3-second time penalty. Everyone's done quite well in that respect. To be fair, realistically, you're only getting warnings at either of the two Lesmos or Ascari.
Lucas isn't closing much to the front two.
I didn't expect that much of a charge. There's really not that much of a delta between any of the tyres. Like
there is only 5 corner complexes.
Yeah, realistically, the only corner that you're going to get much of a gap to the hard runners on is Alboreto, just because of the nature of the corner. But everywhere else, it's literally hard braking, minimum speed traction. That's it. It's just
it's lap 23.
Do that on the wet tyre. Oh wow! Near the end.
5 laps. I'm sure nothing interesting is going to happen in that time.
If we want to get our wish for a safety car, it kind of needs to happen this lap. Everyone is just DRS training at the moment in the midfield.
Just watching Adam's character's hands pressed to the RS button.
And Hugo very quietly sat in P4, considering he's lost like a good 30 seconds this race. He's really not that far off at all. He could have like a 12-second lead out run if it weren't for all the incidents.
I say stayed around for a bit. Gap at the front's 1.6. Adam, that's not the long you want to
Nice.
take. People seem to cut the inside of Lesmo 2 a lot, which I don't understand, because if I do that, I'm in the wall on the exit of Lesmo 2.
Yes. I don't really get it. And like, the amount of people who ride on the curves would get superior traction to someone else who's not running on the curb just doesn't make sense to me.
I want their version of the game. Mine's broken.
They've got the arcade edition.
Arcade edition.
Yeah, that's what it is when everyone crashes into each other. Some people get like points for it.
Is that why that's been happening so much?
They get power-ups.
What, like when Roswell activated Ghost Mode earlier?
Yeah, DRS icon's a little mushroom.
Double DRS straights, golden mushroom.
The McLaren was a blue shell yesterday.
The McLaren was a blue shell. Is that not an Alpine or something?
Yeah.
I mean, there's an Alpine right here, but there's not anyone to blue shell in front.
No, I doubt he'd want to clash with Hugo.
From 3.5 seconds back.
I'd be impressed if he can.
Oh,
but
just forget
this
turn
isn't
1.
me encouraging him.
Turn 1 doesn't exist, literally.
We're going to be taking a lovely line through Ascari. Gap at the front really hasn't changed at all now. Lucas has actually dropped off of the Alfa Romeo boys now. He's having to lift and coast, that's why. A big lift and coast into turn 1. Only issue is because they're not running any width. There's not a lot of downforce to just naturally slow the car down, so they are going to lose heaps of time doing that.
I wish the... Oh, he's...
Who's still got a fuel low?
So it's just Lucas, but he's minus 0.04 on fuel.
Oh, he's alright. Just taking the damage now while he's still got a good gap behind. Smart thing to do. Probably just do it once more for insurance and then he should be okay. We'll keep a good 3 seconds behind him.
Unless that was his delta, but I'm pretty sure in the box it is fuel.
He's 1.7 seconds slower than this lap.
Yeah, so it's not minus 0.04, so that's definitely the fuel. But yeah, it's not a bad place to be in realistically.
No, he's got battery to dump over the last couple of laps to make up for it. So. Lovely. When are things going to happen? Where's the battle for P5?
Where's anything? We're on the final lap now, 126. Here comes...
Here it is,
Paul.
here it is, here it is.
It is here. And Paul's got the move. There's your battle.
That was boring.
You're not... Is that getting like a 2 out of 10 on the battle scale?
I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. Good execution from Nadler. Pavelski just thought, nah, sod this.
Can we get the AWS graphics? Like Battle Forecast.
AWS but Michael Bay. They just got explosions all over them.
Battle Forecast. It'd probably be broken and say like Carl's going to be fighting Anson in like 4 laps time or something. Yeah. Although, oh, that's it.
That's the fastest lap. There it is.
Caleb's 1.2 behind Anson. I think it's a bit late now, but
Anson's still got the advantage on battery, and I think he might dump it for a fastest lap attempt on the final lap.
Here we go then. This is what we like to be interested in. This battle for P5. And everyone's actually quite close this time. And Hebelski's got the battery advantage, so yeah, he's going to fly past.
Theo, just get involved. Even though you got the penalty, just get involved.
Paul might try brake later.
Hebelski ghosted.
He's taking Roger's power.
He's got the arcade version of the game, alright.
So we figured out that Hebelski and Roger will have got the arcade version. Paul's probably bamboozled.
think you might have clipped the rear of the Alpine. That's the thing. A gift to the Mercedes boys.
Final DRS straight. If nothing happens here, nothing's gonna happen.
Adam's just dropped off. His fuel light is flashing red at this point.
So is Lucas, but he's just above on fuel now, so he'll be alright. I think. I say that, Hugo. Thanks.
Wait, Theo got another 3 seconds at the end of the race.
Can I get a screen share?
Yeah.
We'll watch it end on a screen share so you'll be able to rejoin the lobby.
Mitch gets a point. P10, lovely stuff. Carl's going to finish behind his ghosted teammate, but he did go for fastest lap attempts, so... Well, that's fair enough. Let's wait for the two Aston Martins to finish. I don't know if it was over the line or coming up to the line. Theo got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings right before the flag. That dropped into P9.
You get the race director there. How exciting. Who doesn't love a
So
good
we've
bit
got
of race
cheeky
director?
Alfa Romeo 1-2.
Very nice.
Wasn't too bad.
They'll be happy with that one.
Go through the podium when we get to it.
Driver of the day, Lucas Rudd.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, pretty solid. Definitely made up for what happened in qualifying. Obviously, that'll have to go through the stewards and everything. But as far as just the racing on the Sunday is concerned, didn't really put a foot wrong, to be fair.
Yeah, you get a nice.
Oh, cheeky Hoya karate kick from Anson.
Lovely.
Very, very good week for Alfa Romeo. That's for sure.
Yep. We're migrating the host.
Fantastic. Well, we don't need to see the champagne. Just the super kick.
There we go. We got the
Anyway,
gaps
right.
there already.
We've got Anson and
Caleb.
thank you for top two Alfa Romeo. Lucas Rudd finishes the podium. P14 to P3 is pretty nice. Hugo P4. We've got Habelski. That guy. Adam. Rochwell. Theo. And then Mitch getting the final point.
Can we get a race director?
Is it
Real
Nadler?
quick?
Yeah, it's Nadler. That's Pitts.
Oh,
Wow, this race director's tiny.
pathetic.
What is guys
I
doing?
expected more. Why are you keeping it on track? Actually, please continue to keep it on track. How can they stop watching your stream? I just wanted the race director and stuff.
Yeah.
And we got it.
What do we think? The racing standard's good enough for interviews?
Yeah, from the top three, I guess.
Yes.
I have advanced to level 35. How exciting.
Lovely stuff. We actually put anything about an interview.
I'm half asleep. What are we doing? Where are we?
Should we just let's just not do interviews.
What? Just
think-
not. Just forget it.
Yeah.
I'll make a nice interview graphic for tomorrow, I guess. Why not?
Yeah.
And
We'll
then we
do
can have
interviews
proper
tomorrow.
interviews rather than intermission interviews.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. We had a sprint. Everyone's been on the game for the best part of 2 hours because we had to do a re-lobby.
Yeah,
Might be bedtime for some people. We don't know. Just
potentially.
let them rest.
Yeah.
We'll do the same.
We'll see you next week in Portimao. We'll keep
See
the
you
chill
tomorrow
tone.
for another one of these.
Another Monza. Where
Yeah.
I actually hope it's that wet, dry sprint condition. That was lovely. But I want that
Yeah,
for the whole
that looked
race.
really fun.
I
That
actually
did
really
look
wanted
really
to. I
fun.
wanted to get on track. Just leave the lobby, rejoin, just jump on the track.
I'm not too mentally numb after this, so you better not get into any hijinks tomorrow.
I don't normally. I mean, you got to see great racing between me and Quill last week.
That is true. Yeah, it was actually really good racing. I'm glad I caught it all on stream as well, so it was fun to watch.
Anyways, thank you for watching and goodbye.